आप सबने ब्रह्म जीवन धारण करते ज्ञान द्वारा विवेक द्वारा पहले भारत की शक्ति के आधार से बात को पहचाना, अपने हाथ को पहचाना, समय को पहचाना, अपने ब्रह्मांड परिवार को पहचाना, अपनी श्रेष्ठ कर्तव्य को पहचाना। इसके बाद निर्णय किया, मैं ब्रह्म जीवन धारण किया, बिना बात को बरतने के। ये वही कल पहले वाले बेहद का भाव है। परम आत्मा में भी वही कल पहले वाली श्रेष्ठ आत्मा, अधिकारी आत्मा, इस भारत ने पालन निर्णय किया, नहीं तो निर्णय नहीं कर सकते। समझाना सभी ने समझा।
Om Shanti. Welcome to Vikti Parivar. Today is day 14. Happy Valentine's Day. Shiv Bhagwan Vach, God Shiva's versions. Prem Ka Sagar Dilaram, the comforter of hearts. Now we'll listen to Mohini Didi.
Om Shanti, everyone. So everyone's heart is at comfort. Yes, heart is at comfort, right? Yes, good to see your hands. Recognition of Baba. Each one of us, we have to think about it. I know that when I heard first time the introduction of Baba through one sister, then I met first time Brahma Baba, and taking drishti from Shiva Baba through Brahma Baba, I just felt he is my father. instant there was this feeling, recognition. I had met so many religious gurus and people. Feeling of Shiva is my Supreme Father, but also looking at Brahma, Baba, I just felt he's my father. Both are my fathers. And also, even after so many years, we are still practicing to be in soul consciousness, but there was this instant feeling, I am a soul. And because he is my father, it's confluence sage. He has come to establish new world. I immediately said, that's what I have to do also. And as became Baba's child, Brahman. So really, if you all go back to when you came in the beginning, how did it happen? What was your feelings of recognition of Baba, recognition of I am same soul of last Kalpa, elevated, confluence sage, and also then what is my task, what I have to do. That is how most of us decided to be a Brahmin and do Baba's seva. But also every day this realization of how Father is taking care of us, parents, even as teacher or Sadguru, but it's same Father, right? Making it, liberating us from the past sins, liberating us from five vices, but also making us worthy. All our abilities, even just think what was mind, right, before. Think about everything. Mind is always like running, wandering. And now we look at our mind, it's like lotus, right? Even few waste thoughts come here, there, but if you see how clean it is, and it could think about so many good things, always have good wishes for everyone, same as the intellect. Amazingly in contrast to what it was, and even when we look at Lokik people, how much they think. I find that even if sometimes there are few waste thoughts, but after sometimes when you see something and then you say, oh, I wouldn't, it was not necessary to think all that. Especially these days, uh, drama, Baba, everyone's cooperation, anything, sometimes like mind gets very impatient and shouldn't be like that, or I want like that. I think it is about to happen. It's about to happen. You are about to get that, what you are seeking. I think that's what I realized later. I didn't need it to think that way. It's not my thinking is creating. The drama is providing me. Can you imagine? The drama is providing and creating, but my reactions are from the old scenes, right? New are emerging, and I'm going to get all that. Every time, like I always remind myself, as soon as it should be like that. And it's about to happen. But I have waste thoughts, right? Those thoughts are wasted. If you start seeing that connection, I always think that Dari Prakashmani every day used to share her wish or thought. So we used to think it's about to happen, or is it because she's saying it's going to happen? Actually, for her, it was that deep connection where thoughts were emerging because it's going to happen in drama. Before that, thoughts were emerging in her. And she never had to push it or force it. She will just very lightly say it, and we know it's going to happen. So it was it power of thought, or is it because it had to happen and she was connecting clearly with drama? Really, if you go in deep silence with purity and you start saying this, you will not have waste thoughts. You will say, well, let me use these thoughts in Mansa Seva or something. So internally, you get very, very calm and content because you know change is coming. Let me be ready for change than thinking about change. I always remember Dari Janki says that instead of thinking, oh, I could do this, I couldn't, just keep increasing your abilities, and chances are there. Every moment there will be. So we allow that fluctuation, frustration, everything to grow with our thoughts, right? And then we feel happy when it happens. But after that, losing the stage and receiving something, or can I still maintain a stage and I know it will bring? You understanding what I am saying? So Baba, look at our abilities, mind and intellect, how they are connecting with everything. So this way, at least have that determination. I will not have waste thoughts. Because lot of intellect, lot of mind, which could go towards our own self-improvement, towards relationship with Baba, goes in bringing change in the external situations. External situations are never same, right? Tomorrow will be completely different than today. So how Baba, I feel why I'm saying it again, that change our thinking and our intellect and tell us to keep keep making it Satagun. And today when Baba said 8 hours of service of remembrance, 8 hours. And I don't know 8 hours, but what I find is that I not just take 2 minutes, 1 minute, 5 minutes. As soon as mind is free, let me remember Baba. Let me remember Baba. Because He will give power, He will get everything prepared for us. So that is why Baba is called comforter of heart. He's ocean of love, and His love is to comfort us. So when there is this recognition of Baba, He's almighty, remover of sorrow, giver of happiness, ocean of knowledge. every virtue we had been talking every day. And when we connect in that way, because two things are important, remembrance, but also stage. We should not lose our stage, whatever happens. Because it's difficult to regain it, right? Whether it is peace, whether it is contentment, whether it is clarity, cleanliness, any stage. Because we need a stage for circumstances, scenes of drama, and good practice to stay in remembrance of Baba. Good practice. When I say just do all day, anytime your mind is trying to go oh, I have to remember Baba. Baba wants to help me. But where am I wandering now? Baba wants to help me. Baba wants me to give required power. Baba wants me to be instrument. But I'm into what I want, right? Baba wants me to use as instrument, but I'm not available, right? Because I'm busy, I'm planning something else, I'm in my own circling, wandering. So a lot of realizations happen all the time. So I was looking at Brahma Baba. Baba got the message. He offered his body to Shiva Baba. And you all know how difficult it was in the sense of society and family, but his heart was strong, right? That is how until 93. Of course, he was very disciplined in his food, in his exercise, walking, very disciplined. I think that also would have helped, right? To keep his, I'm talking of physical heart here. Because here anything happens, the palpitation increases. And we know that and Kyola say, no, don't allow anything to affect your heart. Heart and brain are important, no, for human life. Nothing should go in the brain which is not right. So we have to keep applying the knowledge so that we can remain strong, right? And we all are able to do so many things because of this awareness that I am an elevated soul. Baba wants me to play that part, right? As an elevated soul. Recognition of the self from last kalpa. So today, whole thing Baba was talking about, when there is recognition, there is power to discern. Then we decide. But then the third stage is then I inculcate, I imbibe, my capacity to imbibe, keep increasing. Like Baba gave example of swans separating pebbles and pearls. I will just take pearls. I'm not taking stones. Even anyone is throwing stones, I'm not taking. Because it's up to me, no. I cannot stop anyone from, they give what they have to give, what they have they give, right? They don't have anything more. So they keep throwing stones. Okay, they keep throwing, but I'm not taking it. Because if we take it, just imagine sometimes it happens, you're eating food and a little stone comes, how you feel uncomfortable, right? So what people say, if all that is not right, I should not take it. First I take, then I think, then I repeat, then I hold on to those. So discern and then decide what I have to take. I have to take pearls, right, as a swan, not pebbles. They say that swan can separate milk from the water also. So Baba had been telling us, no, specialities of holy swan. So all this really comforts heart, isn't it? What is comforting of heart? Not only just Baba loves me, but what he is making me every day. There is change in us. Sensible, powerful, light, loving, friendly, right? Just think what Baba is making us. And remain in that intoxication of what Baba is making me. So as Baba is comforter of heart, I also have to become that. We should always remember why we doing this, so that I also become like Father. I have to be like Baba because I want to serve. So if I want to serve, I have to be like Baba, right? I remember a time came in my life, I said, but will I just keep giving courses, Gyan? That's all I have to do. Is there anything higher I can do? Because it's okay, you like it, you do it year after year after year, which is good, you read morely, you give. But also internally, upliftment, that elevated and completely different feelings, thoughts, and the service also which happens through that is really amazing. It's different. And it's so interesting to see what is happening through the different stage. So recognize yourself, recognize Baba. Valuable time is very valuable. Cannot waste time. And then be available, keep increasing your abilities, not information. Sometimes we keep listening to this class, that that once, but those are interpretations, experiences, right? If you have to really study few times, study morely. Because every time you read morely, listen to morely, different meaning, different sense, right? And it gives you power. But there are so many, they have their own interpretations or personally what they feel about knowledge. For me, I don't listen to those uh, different stories or different, want to stay focused on morely or what God is telling us, what directions is He giving. Every day, my more love for morely is increasing. I want to spend more time listening or reflecting on it. Because I want to be embodiment of what Baba, to be like Baba, right? So he's doing so much as parents, right? So our love for Baba and our comfort of the heart keeps increasing every day. So just be with comforter of heart. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. So, as today is a special day, Valentine's Day. So, in the end, Avekti Parivar, it has been long time we didn't have angelic dance, right? So we'll spend few minutes together doing angelic dance, and I'm sure you have heart, little heart, big heart in your home somewhere in the corner. Maybe you can find that. And we'll do little intoxicated, little angelic dance together today. Okay. So now let's do first Avekti Journey. Welcome to Avekti Journey, Adi Ratan, a rare jewel of great courage, pioneering a path to the new world.
Dadi Dhyaniji played a special part in the yajna. Her Lokik name was Lakshmi Devi. Dadi was later named Dhyani because of her power of solitude. Dadi spoke very sweetly and softly. This is why Baba used to call her Mishri. Dadi spent many years in Ambala. Dadi specifically sustained couples in Ambala and inspired them to live the life of purity. Many times, Baba used to say, the couples in Ambala are number one in purity. Dadi Dhyani's house was in the same neighborhood as Baba's house in Hyderabad, Sindh. Dadi used to hear someone calling her in the early morning. She would hear, "Come, child, come." This continued for many days. One day, two mothers came to Dadi in the evening and asked her to go with them to Om Mandali. As soon as Dadi stepped into the doors of Om Mandali, she was absorbed in the ocean of love. She heard the same call as she stood in front of Baba. She would constantly sing the song, and go into deep solitude. This is how Dadi surrendered herself to Baba and the yajna. Dadi Dhyani was Mama's maternal aunt. Dadi was the one who introduced Mama to Baba's knowledge. Dadi was very courageous. Baba had given her the duty of gatekeeper during the time of picketing. Dadi would fearlessly stand at the gates and not let anyone step inside without Baba's permission. The opposition party would try to threaten Dadi. However, Dadi would remain immovable and unshakable. Dadiji had a deep love for the yajna. Anything that was given to the Ambala center, Dadi would first send to Madhuban. Once, someone offered rice grains to Dadi. Dadi asked that brother, "Brother, first send one small bag of rice to Madhuban." The brother went to Madhuban. He asked the sister at the gate if he could go inside and give the small bag of rice grains to Baba. The sister wondered, why did this brother bring a bag of rice grain for Baba? Usually, no one brings such things here. She went inside to ask Baba, "Baba, a brother has brought a small bag of rice grains for you." Baba smiled and said, "He is Sudama. Daughter Dhyani has sent this Sudama to Baba. Go cook that rice and we all will eat that rice together." Just like this, Dadi allowed the brother to receive the fortune of the palace from the father by giving 2 grains of rice to the yajna. Dadi Dhyani would remember Baba in unique ways. She would remember him in different ways according to the days of the week. Dadi would say,
इतवार, हर क्षण बाबा पर एतबार करो, रवि के साथ सूर्य की तरह चमको। सोमवार, बाबा के अंग संग रहे, सारा दिन सोमरस पियो। मंगलवार, मंगल मिलन मनाओ, प्रभु गुण गाओ। बुधवार, बुद्धि प्रदान करने वाली माँ सरस्वती को याद करो। सतगुरुवार, सतगुरु को सच्चे दिल से भोग खिलाकर खाओ। शुक्रवार, बार बार बाबा का शुक्रिया करो। शनिवार, बाबा के सामने बैठ योग करो और शनि तथा राहु केतु को दूर भगाओ।
Dadi Dhyani was the image of love, peace, patience, and power. With her one drishti, many souls would become Baba's children. She was true to Baba's every direction. Dadi would say, "This is yajna. This is everyone's home. We are family. We should never hide anything from our family. Remain true to Shiv Baba's yajna."
Om Shanti. So wonderful to know Adi Ratan, each one of them, one by one, right? So we have become part of their lives too. So tomorrow is Tuesday, and from morning till night, we will have our Avekti Parivar schedule, including our English Avek Murli revision from 5 to 6 p.m. Also follows with our 5 times Yoga Bhakti, 2 times morning, evening, half an hour, and during the day, 10 minutes. Thank you. So now first we will get our homework, do our meditation, and then we'll spend few minutes together thanking Baba, saying I love you to Baba, right? And also for having such a beautiful, lovely family, right? So I'm sure you must have found little heart, small heart, big heart, find little something in the house. If you can't find anything, no problem. We ourselves, our hearts are for Baba, and Baba's heart is for us, right? All right, so now let's get our homework first. So I'd like to invite our dear angel sister, Sister Shireen. Welcome.
Om Shanti, everyone. Om Shanti, Didi. Happy Valentine's Day, Baba. Happy Valentine's Day, everyone. Happy Valentine's Day, Didi. So, that story of Dadi Dhyani was wonderful. You know, I was thinking, who's more important? Baba's vision that that soul would be so strong that when people are picketing, she wouldn't allow anyone to come. That Baba had so much faith in souls. He never really thought, oh, they're female, oh, they can't do this, they can't do that. He had so much faith in souls. And his vision for everyone was so high that they just did it. And so I was appreciating Baba actually, even and Dadi too, because of what she did, you know, that kind of fearlessness that she would be a gatekeeper while all of these people are picketing. That was amazing, amazing. So thank you for your inspiration, Dadi Dhyani, wherever you are. Happy Valentine's Day to you. Today, when Didi was talking about that to always remember what you were when you first came to Baba and what you are now. And if you remember that and you remember how still your mind has become, how much of a lotus your mind has become, then you will really feel different about what is going on in the drama. And I liked what Didi was sharing about Dadi Kumarka, that she used to come every day to Murli and she would say, okay, today we'll go for a picnic, or I had this thought, let's do this or something, right? And how she was so pure. She knew what was going to happen in the drama, or whatever she wanted, the drama complied. Either way, that is such an amazing purity of the soul that she danced with the drama so beautifully. And so also we should be able to do that, is to just keep moving with the emerging drama and to just dance with it. You know, whatever happens, it's great. It's wonderful. Drama is wonderful. And the last thing, because I know we want to dance, really dance today, so I'm not going to take for too long. The last thing I wanted to share was how Baba, as the ocean of love, is the comforter of hearts. And how he comforts our hearts by really making us sensible and loving and friendly and all of those things. And so thank you, Baba, for being comforter of hearts. With that, let's have our homework. Dilaram, the comforter of hearts. The Father, the comforter of hearts of all the children, comes amongst you children to give the response of the sound of your hearts and the sweet conversations of all of you. Let's have a few minutes of remembrance on this. Dilaram, the comforter of hearts. The Father, the comforter of hearts of all of the children, comes amongst you children. To give the response of the sound of your hearts and the sweet conversations of all of you.
शिव भगवान वाच दिलाराम। सर्व बच्चों के दिलाराम बाप, बच्चों के दिल की आवाज, दिल की मीठी मीठी बातों का रेस्पॉन्ड देने के लिए बच्चों के बीच आते हैं। ओम शांति।
बड़ा जादूगर मेरा बाबा।
Om Shanti. Thank you, Baba, for your love, everyone's love, giving us beautiful, lovely family. Thank you. Good night and Om Shanti, everyone.